He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. Runners are at first and third, one away. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can.
Gary Sanchez. We'll see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. Swung on and chopped up the middle. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. And now Bryce Harper. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Right fielder.
Back at it is Sanchez as he moves ahead of the leadoff man here. 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Steve Pierce. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And that's low, ball 4. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yogi Berra, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Pierce, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Trout, still ranging back. And now he scales the wall and makes an unbelievable catch. On to first, and they get the double play. Now at the plate, Chipper Jones. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Chipper Jones.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Harper is there, and he'll bring this one in. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Anibal Sanchez. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Popped him up. Bregman calls for it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Raul Mondesi. He flew out in his last at-bat. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So striding forward now, Felix Mata.
Center fielder, Felix Mata.
Sanchez gets his sign. Here's the 0-2. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here comes another 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Standing in, George Brett. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Trout. To the track, to the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Striding in, Alex Bregman.
Second baseman.
First offering on its way. Skied into very shallow right. Trout is going to get there. Makes the play, one away. Into the box, David Price. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Hit down the line at first. This will get foul for strike 2. The 0-2 now from Sanchez. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Ready once again, Raul Mondesi. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Way out in front.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Trout is going to have room out there as into the box now, Mike Trout. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Leadoff man set down now for the veteran Ken Griffey Jr. Here's the first pitch to him. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
And a breaking ball stays outside. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout has a read on it. 2 down. Here's Albert now. It was a walk in his last trip. Missed with a breaking ball.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Just missed with a breaking ball. Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2 coming now from Price. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. Standing in, Mike Trout. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Sanchez sets his sights. Here it is on 2-1. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Had a good 3-1 cut, but he misses the splitter. 3-2 now. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Ready for another shot now. Bryce Harper. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Grounded to the right. Mondesi scoops it up. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Settling in now, Steve Pearce. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Sanchez readying the 1-1. Just a touch inside. Perhaps it's 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time for...
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. Stepping in, Yogi Berra. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Zach Britton, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Zach Britton, now catching, number 24.
Comes set and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Junior. He makes the catch. What a play. At the plate, Jose Ortiz. He's a diamond player who represents one of the most fearsome power bats in all of baseball.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one got a piece of him. Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now the first pitch here from Price. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Price still working on the shutout through 6 1/3. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. There's one. On to Pierce at first, but too late to get them both. Stepping up now, Chipper Jones. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Sanchez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Line hard to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Oh, and there's that classic Chipper swing as he drives this one high and deep out to right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Now batting, Zach Britton. He's newly entered. Aaron Judge will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Bruce Sutter gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7. Digging in the switch hitter, Felix Mata. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High in the air into shallow left center. Ortiz ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Ready to take his hacks again, George Brett, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Brett behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Raul Mondesi. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Mata going back on it at the track. Gone! Digging in to try it again. Trout. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. Dylan Betances is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Betances is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty D, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
0-2 pitch to Junior. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Ready now, Jose Ortiz. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on. Two 2-0 is the breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a slider on the inside for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Fouled away. Hit high and deep to right center. Harper on the run. Uh-oh, he whips on it. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double. First delivery to him on the way. Sliders in for a strike. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Grounded back up the middle. Mondesi brings it in. Only play will be to first, so they get the out, but credit the RBI as the go-ahead run is in to score. So a runner at third, 2 men are out. And standing in now, one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good.
And the throw to first is there. Digging in, Dennis Eckersley. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Kyle Schwarber will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Griffey waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Raul Mondesi. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt to first pitch. And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. Oh, and he misses it. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he is out at second. So stepping in, Mike Trout. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back goes Bautista. That one is out of here. This game is tied. At the plate, Bryce Harper. No hits in. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Ortiz is there to make the catch. Bruce Sutter will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Josh Hader. So we're going to see a pinch hitter in this spot, and a very dangerous one at that, as Jason Giambi's getting loose in the yard. Back up the middle. Mondesi picks it up. Throw on to first will take care of Giambi as the shift serves its purpose that time. One away. Digging in and looking for more, Raul Mondesi. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Chopped toward the second baseman. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in once again, Mike Trout, 0-for-4 with a strikeout thus far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Good hard splitter, but it misses 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fat.
And the second baseman is there to make the. Fernando Rodney enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings.
Leading off in the bottom of the 9th.
Rodney's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
Number 8.
Stepping into the box, Yogi Berra. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. One out, nobody on. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Berra is retired, 2 down now. Stepping up to the plate, Felix Mata. He's a diamond-level player, widely recognized for his blazing speed on the base paths. 0-1 the count. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Mondesi scoops it up. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time. Ready for another chance. Ken Griffey Jr. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And that one is gone. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Albert Pujols is working on it. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mata is in pursuit, and that's the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Jose Ortiz, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. A shot down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in now, Jose Bautista will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long. At the plate, George Brett. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Aroldis Chapman takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Aaron Judge will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So coming to the plate, Alex Bregman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Eric Gagne enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Cody Bellinger will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. A high fastball is in there.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Hit hard on the ground is short. Mondesi brings it in. And there's one down now. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez.
Third baseman. Jose Ramirez.
First delivery to him on the way. Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Played on the backhand. On the first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
0-1's the count.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Digging in, Raul Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Feller into his motion. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in. And still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. So striding in, Mike Trout. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Mike Trout.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there he goes towards second. Hit in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. One down. Stepping into the box, Bryce Harper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Feller is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at, well, the play's been made, and that. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jason Giambi. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball one. The 1-2. Locks him up for strike three. Stepping in, Aaron Judge. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. shoots this one over to first. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. He's around first, heading for two. And he'll reach second now with one away. Coming to the plate now, Alex Bregman. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike. Thought he had the inside corner. That time, but it missed for ball one. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
The 1-2. Right side. And that is into right field. A base hit. He'll come home with it. And he'll pull into second with one away. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He's set. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Mondesi picks it up. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to short. Mondesi scoops it up. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Here's Steve Pierce now.
Leading off for the Dominican Republic.
Feller gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez has a read on it. 1 out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And it's a chance to see Yogi Berra swing the bat here. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. 2 gone. So digging in now, Felix Mata.
Center fielder, Felix Mata.
Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Digging in, George Brett.
Third baseman, George Brett.
First pitch of the at-bat. Runners going down the first baseline. A 1 pitch on its way. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in, wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Runner going a second time. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Now another 2-2. We'll try it one more time for second. Judge is under it. And that's the third out. In now, Bob Feller. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Bob Feller.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Popped him up. Bregman backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Curveball just misses, apparently. 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0 home. He is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
How about it? Third baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Ramirez has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's J.D. Martinez, runner in scoring position with 2 counts. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And that'll miss up and in ball 2.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Chopped weakly to the left. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman.
Second baseman, Alex Bregman.
Feller's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that's out number 1. Now to the plate, Mike Scott.
Pitcher, Mike Scott.
First offering on its way. Late that time for a strike. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Giambi ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in. Digging in for his second at-bat, Raul Mondesi. Second at-bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Scott, runner at first with 2 gone. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he?
And we'll have to leave it there. Into the box now, Jason Giambi. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Now the pitch. Big swing by Giambi, but he didn't get it, and it's 0-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And this will get through into left for a leadoff hit. And he'll scramble back to first safely. Here's big Aaron Judge. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second. Hit out towards second. Bregman has it, and that's the first out. Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Here's a breaking ball, too low, 2-0.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
Berra waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Splitter swung on and missed, 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Leading off the inning, Bryce Harper, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Feller sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
And it's fouled away.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Popped him up. Ramirez has a play. He's got it 1 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Steve Pearce. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. The 1-1 home. Strike 2 swinging. Grounded back up the middle. Zobrist has it on to first, and there are 2 down. Now at the plate, Yogi Berra. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a line. Lively fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes to Yogi Berra.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
2-2 the count. Here now the 2-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to Giambi, takes care of him, and the inning is over. So striding forward now, Ben Zobrist. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pulled toward right center field. Mata moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Bob Feller. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. 1 out, nobody on. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
Sent on the ground out to second. Bregman gloves it, and that's the second out. Standing in, Cody Bellinger. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. A cold strike on the inside corner.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Striding in, Jose Ramirez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Got him swinging on. Into the box now. Felix Mata. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. Drilled right back up the middle. Backhanded. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Standing in, George Brett. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Zobrist onto the grass, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Into the box, Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Fly ball out toward left center field. Bellinger's on his horse, but the left fielder calls him. Ready for another shot now, J.D. Martinez. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Skied into very shallow right. Harper giving chase. Makes the play, 1 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jason Giambi. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man in. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Bregman fields it cleanly, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Drilled on the ground to short. Mondesi scoops it up. And the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. And he will make the catch here just in front of the first row, and that will end the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Mike Scott, a base hit in his first trip. Stan Musial is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Feller pauses. Here's the first pitch. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that can...
Oh, meanwhile, how about that for a play? Laying out to take away a hit. Wow. Settling in now, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He's set and the pitch. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there.
And we'll have to leave it there. Dylan Betances is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Ben Zobrist will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Mondesi brings it in, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready once again, Bob Feller, 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. 1 out, nobody on. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. At the plate, Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Right. Harper.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. A bouncer to the left side. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Here's Steve Pearce now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
And a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2.
Number 8.
Stepping in, Yogi Berra. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's nothing in 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. And that ends the inning. Striding into the box, Jose Ramirez. He went down on strikes last time up. Breaking balls in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. First offering on its way. Just missed with a breaking ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Over to the first baseman, Pearce, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping up now, Jason Giambi. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Fouled away. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Bregman has it, on to Pearce at first, and the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Felix Mata. He's a diamond player with some serious wheels. He excels in several areas, but is best known for his incredible speed. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here. Now batting, George Brett. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch misses low. The throw down.
He's in there. He's safe.
Feller pauses. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. Throw won't get him. Ready now, Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Alex Bregman.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Missed with a slider. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Look to be right on that one, but he swings through it. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Hard on the ground toward short. Bregman gloves it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Dylan Betances. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Sinker runs outside to start the at bat. 1-0. The 1-0. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to Giambi will be in time, and with that, the inning will come to an end. Dennis Eckersley enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. So stepping in, Alex Bregman. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Berra moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sliders in for a strike. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Martinez is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth. Digging in to try it again, Mike Trout. He was a double play victim last time around. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And gone. An absolute bomb. Here's Bryce Harper now. He was retired via the ground ball last time. Zach Britton comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. Nelson Cruz will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Ground ball right into the shift. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth. Here's Steve Pearce now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Dylan Betances takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. A ball and no strikes. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Swinging a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. He stays alive, still 2-2. He strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball. Standing in, the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury. So we are ready for baseball.
Center fielder. Jacoby Ellsbury.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. The windup and the 0-1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jose Ramirez.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. To 1-2 now. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Now in the box, Steve Pearce.
Batting third.
First pitch on its way. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fouled off. Fouled away. Nope. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ramirez, base runner at first with 1 out. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting fourth.
Here's big Aaron Judge trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Trout is there, and he puts this one away for the... Now batting, Raul Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Feller's ready. First pitch on its way. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
This is pulled into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. Digging in now, Mike Trout, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Runner's on his way to third. Hit high and deep out to left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. At the plate, Bryce Harper.
Right.
Broadcasting from now to the plate, Raul Mondesi, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch of the ball game is swung on and missed, and that's how we'll get things started this afternoon. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground to third. Bregman fields it cleanly, and the day begins with an out. There's one away. So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. A bouncer up the middle. Sandberg up the middle, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. So coming to the plate, Bryce Harper. From the stretch. On the move is Trout from first. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out. So he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. A ball and a strike. Trout leads off second with one gone in the inning. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Steve Pierce.
First baseman number 25, Steve Pierce.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. So 2 on with 2 away, and it's a chance to see Yogi Berra swing the bat here. Hit down the line at first. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it would have been trouble, but a great... Well, here comes Mike Trout now as he'll be the one to get us started in the home half of the first.
Right fielder, Mike.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Price, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Popped him up. Mondesi is there. 1 down. Now at the plate, Ryan Sandberg.
Second base. Ryan Sandberg.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Late that time for a strike. Now the 0-2 from Price. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, center
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Griffey Jr.
Missed with a breaking ball. 2 out, nobody on. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Trout. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through for a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. So striding in, Steve Pearce trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Yanked on the ground down the line. And that's through for a hit. Now a long throw to third. Brown's throw will come in too late. He's in there at third. Digging in, Javier Baez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. The 1-2 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to Pearce at first, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Felix Mata, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Mata is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
And 2-2. Count remains 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Stepping in, George Brett. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. 1 out, nobody on. Price ready with another 0-2. Popped him up. Bregman on the move. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Lifted into center field. And Griffey will reach up and pull this one in, and that'll do it. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And there's ball 1. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Digging in, Alex Bregman.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Brett is there for it. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, David Price. Now the first pitch here from Price.
Right.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Hit back up the middle. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, David Price. And they'll need him to get something going here.
David Price.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Therefore it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. High in the air down the right field line. Trout on the run. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So digging in now, Mike Trout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball in for a strike. Here's a high pop-up. Pierce is under it, and that ends the inning. Back to the top of the order now, and standing in the ever-dangerous. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And he got him. Ready for another chance. Ryan Sandberg 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. High in the air out to center field. Mata has a play. And that's the second out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ken Griffey Jr. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slow bouncer to the right side. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and digging in, Bryce Harper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Bryce Harper.
Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone to lead off the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Steve Pierce. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. So 1-1 home. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Sandberg from shallow center. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Felix Mata comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Coming to the plate now, George Brett. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. He sets to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Aaron Judge.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Into the box now, Steve Pearce. He reached on a single in his first try. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Price ready with another 0-2. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free-swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's Javier Baez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. Mata will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. In now, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Troy Tulowitzki.
Bouncer up the middle. Baez ranging to his right, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now at the plate, David Price. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Fouled off. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Raul Mondesi. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And he looks like a new man out there as this is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Count still at 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Gary Sanchez.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Hit hard, but right into the shift. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. He popped out in his first trip. First offering on its way. Hit hard up the middle. Mondesi picks it up, and he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Price. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. J.D. Martinez is going to come on as a pinch hitter now, so that means we've seen the last of David Price.
J.D. Martinez.
Now here it comes. Popped high in the air. Brett waits on it. And the inning is over. Dylan Betances takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Digging in once again, Mike Trout. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. And the knuckle curve that time got him swinging, and that's the first out. So striding forward now, Bryce Harper. First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Steve Pierce. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. 2-1. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Digging in and looking for more, Yogi Berra. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Sanchez gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Berra is retired. 2 down now. Standing in, Felix Mata. And as you might expect with a diamond player, he's got a few tools in the box, but he's best known for his contact hitting. And he will get there to make the running. So the batting order turns over. Now.
Right fielder.
First offering on its way. Hit down the 3rd base line. And this will stay inside the 3rd base bag. A fair ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Striding in once again, Ryan Sandberg. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Carter Capps takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. He's set. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the run will come in to score from second as they cut the lead in half to 4-2 now. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And here comes Junior.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch out. The throw. On a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. To third. Brett is there for it. To second for 1. On to Pierce. It's a double play, and the striding in, George Brett. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Third baseman, George Brett.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Lined into right, a base hit. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Hard hit toward the hole. And through into left field. Back-to-back hits have him set up to start the 7th. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Carter Capps. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Stan Musial will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Edwin Diaz comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. Diaz, a native of Puerto Rico. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a changeup. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Griffey will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Raul Mondesi. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game. Standing in, Mike Trout has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. I'm set with the 0-1. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get it.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And now Bryce Harper, so far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
3-2 now. Steve Pierce waits on deck. There's ball 4. Here's Steve Pierce now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swing and a miss, 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
This one skied out toward right. Trout's there, and he puts it away as they're able. Pat Neshek gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Neshek, originally from the Badger State of Wisconsin. He's got a sinker, a slider, and a changeup. And this will be put away easily for the out. Here's Javier Baez. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Count is 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. And he misses with it, 1-1. Popped him up. Brett over to his right. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
The 1-2. Grounded to short. There to field it is Tulowitzki, and that will conclude. Into the box now, Felix Mata. First pitch coming, here it is. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Into the box, Troy Tulowitzki. He singled his last time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Sharp ground ball to third. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is settling in now, Edwin Diaz. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Kyle Schwarber will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Check swing called strike, 0-1. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Mike Trout came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper is there, and on 1 pitch, Trout is retired. At the plate, Ryan Sandberg. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here, 0-2.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. Jonathan Broxton enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Kyle Schwarber will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Sandberg shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Mike Trout. Here's the first pitch to him. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And a slider that catches a lot of the plate that time, and it's sent out to deep left center field. And this one is gone. And now Bryce Harper. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First delivery to him on the way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Bregman. Bruce Sutter, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Striding in to start the 9th, Ken Griffey Jr., and they'll need him to get something going here. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Stepping in, Aaron Judge. He was a double play victim last time around. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Griffey Jr. aboard here at first with nobody out. Grounder down the line at third. So that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Striding into the box, Steve Pearce hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a ground ball to Tulowitzki. This might be 2. One there on to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he...
We are under the lights this evening as we stepping up to the plate, Mike Trout. we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway in Motown as the first pitch of the night misses for ball one. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Pierce is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Ryan Sandberg. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul. Dribbled down the third baseline. Brett bare hands it. Just late. He's safe. Outstanding effort, but he can't get the out. So there'll be a runner aboard with one gone. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
This is a tough spot here to turn two off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least one out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get one out in a spot like this.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. So stepping in, Steve Pierce. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. At the plate, Javier Baez. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Sliders in for a strike. Judge on second. Pierce is over at first with one away. It's 1-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Ready now, Gary Sanchez. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. The 0-1 on its way. And that misses 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Now at the plate, Raul Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Raul.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. The 2-1 home. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Trout. 1 away. Stepping into the box, Mike Trout, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Judge is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Bryce Harper now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Judge is under it. And that's the third out. Now in the box, Alex Bregman. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. The pitcher, Mike Clevenger, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. And it's 1-1. Bregman on at first, nobody out. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he looks at a called strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Trout has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now batting, Ryan Sandberg. He's set, and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Digging in now, Steve Pearce. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. At the plate, Yogi Berra.
Yogi Berra.
Pulled toward right center field. Trout has a read on it. 2 down. Now to the plate, Felix Mata. The pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summerskill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. In comes Judge. He's got it. A great running play. Digging in to try it again. Ken Griffey Jr. He reached on a single in his first try. And that's in there for strike 1. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. The 1-1. Is strike 2 swinging. Squared that one up just a little late. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1. So coming to the plate, Aaron Judge looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
High in the air into shallow left center. Mata sprinting after it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Steve Pearce looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. Chopped weakly to the left. Brett fields it cleanly. On to Pearce at first, and the inning. Leading off the inning, George Brett, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Third baseman, George
High in the air out to
Brett.
center field. There to get it is Junior, and that's the first out. So the base is empty here with one away, and danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop Troy Tulowitzki. Out in front of it, strike one. Now a swing and a fly ball. Crowd on the run, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Ready with another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed by Tulowitzki, and he's a strikeout victim to make for two away. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with two men out. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations, it's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
Swing and a miss, and that. Here's Javier Baez as we begin the top of the fourth. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Mata on the move. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So striding in, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 1 for 1 after a George Brett will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Missed with a slider. Sanchez stands at first with one out. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3 on a nice dig at first. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Judge comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Scorched to third, taken in by Brett. And quickly there are two away. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Bryce Harper.
Popped him up. Pierce over to his left. And that's the third out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Mike Clevenger. First time up, he went down looking. Ground ball right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in, Mike Trout. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. A ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. It's a swinging bunt up the line. But that one rolls foul. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Sandberg, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's not going to get him as he swipes second. The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Trout will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Man at second here with 2 away, and here comes Junior.
Ken Griffey Jr.
And it's clear they still respect Junior's bat here, so they'll go ahead and give him first on the intentional walk. Here comes the first pitch. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
And it's fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air to center field. Mata is after it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Steve Pearce now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Behind 0-2 now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2. Swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Safe. That was a wonderful play, but he was unable to turn it into an out, and that brings the potential tying run to the plate now. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Judge is there. 1 away. Stepping in, Felix Mata. He flew out in his last at-bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Stepping into the box, George Brett. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Sent on the ground out to second. So they do get their first. Digging in, Steve Pearce. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
The batter, number 9.
So digging in now, Javier Baez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
The batter.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. Fly ball right down the line in left. Trout is going to have room out there as he. Digging in for his second at-bat, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Ready for another chance? Nate Eovaldi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are two gone now. Digging in the switch hitter, Raul Mondesi. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
He's short, hit hard. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Coming to the plate now, Mike Trout. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
No doubt, this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
In the dirt here, and no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Popped him up. Sandberg is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is... Dylan Betances is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. In now, George Brett. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. Brett has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
And there's out number 1. So here now is the pitcher, Mike Clevenger. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hit down the third base line. This is foul for the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper at the track. The wall. Gone! Into the box now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just missed with a breaking ball. Popped him up. Pierce moving to his left. And that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And there's one away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Trout has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Felix. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. And the check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end. Leading off the inning, Ken Griffey Jr. as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Ken Griffey Jr.
And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Mondesi has a play. 1 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Mata waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Steve Pearce now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. Slurred in there. Strike 1. Left side. Tulowitzki in the hole. On to Pierce at first, and the inning. Now at the plate, George Brett. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Baez is there. 2 down. So striding forward now, Dylan Betances. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
That gets down, and the inning continues. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. First pitch coming, here it is. Bellinger's off and running. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Counts even at 1-1 to Raul Mondesi. Bellinger is off at first with 2 away. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Bellinger rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as they now trail by only 2. Standing in, Mike Trout, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Little dribbler down the line. That's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Judge ranging back, and he makes it. Bruce Sutter enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. The 0-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Ooh, and he'll try to work the inner half with the split finger, but that one nearly got him. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a foul tip held on to here at strike one. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are two away now. First pitch coming, here it is. Dribbled up the line. To his left, Pierce, and he'll step on. Striding in to start the ninth, Bryce Harper, and they'll need him to get something going here. Dennis Eckersley, if the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Now pitching, Dennis
Here's the first pitch to him. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Steve Pierce. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. No balls and one strike. Grounded back up the middle. There's Baez. There's one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly two away now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High and deep to right. Back goes Trout, still ranging back. Gone! Riding in once again, Felix. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Baez is there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player.